Maybe there? Can y'all hear me now? Is everything fixed? I don't know what's been going on lately.
Guardian, bless your heart. You get a face sauna every time you stream.
Sam, thank you so much for being a sub for 25 months. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Can you guys hear me now? Yes? Okay. I've been having like a major struggle with all of my settings lately. I don't know what's been going on. But hi, thank you so much for the raid. I really, really appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What's up, PR, Xanimus, Dart, Mimo, Gaming, Wallace, Insanity, Mike. How are you guys? My God. Luke, what's up? Reg, how are you doing? Yeah, I don't know what's been going on lately, but for whatever reason, like nothing is wanting to save appropriately. So it just kind of is what it is. So I'm happy. Just let me know. Like there's some settings that seems too weird if I'm talking. If it's just too loud, just let me know. Mithrium, how are you doing? Elite, what is up? Yeah, I feel like all this is looking right. I'm looking at my settings.
Can I borrow a kiss? I promise I'll give it back.
Insanity, thank you for the bits. Thank you, thank you. Kuro, how are you doing? How's your day been? This will be a short stream. I'll probably only stream for about 45 minutes. I have a lot of stuff I have to do. I have a lot of stuff upcoming for the weekend that I have to take care of and get done. No, BR, like the cough left. I don't know, like I only had that cough for the stream for some reason. I didn't have it any time prior to that, and then during the stream is like when it hit me the most.
The blue
for some
void
weird
looks
reason.
less and less blue every stream.
I know, and I don't even know why that is, Zesty. Like, it's the same things. I don't know why it looks like that, but yeah. And too, I just thought I saw something like, did you guys see something like float into my camera view over here? Or was that something on my glasses? It might have just been some smudge on my glasses. But I could have sworn that for a second like something just flew by over here. Maybe it's just me. But one of the things too is that like QP, what's up? How are you doing? DX, how are you? I mean, my day was good. I have no complaints. It's just been super busy. It's a lot of like things that I have to get done. And I'm not complaining. I absolutely love my job. I absolutely enjoy it. But we have Orbs, the video camera, like Phasmo. Padawan, how are you doing? How's your day been? Insanity, thank you for the bits. Wallace, thank you for the bits. Uchiha,
So
thank
drinking
you for
wine
your
every day is fine,
months.
but why is it when I drink a bottle of Jack every day I have a problem and I'm labeled an alcoholic? Why is that?
I would say the strength between the Jack.
Do you even know why I call you Nemesis?
Why do you call me Nemesis? Explain yourself. Give additional information. Uchiha, thank you so much for being a sub for 16 months. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Hi, have you played this game called Madison? What? What was it about? I do love scary games. B-Wall, how are you doing? Tokyo, how are you? Why are you so cute? I do not feel cute today. So I was trying to like take a lot of, man, I just am not crazy about the way
and
this
here you
webcam
thought I
is
wasn't
looking right
talking
now.
about All Might yesterday.
Is that Steve? Yeah. I was so confused what you meant by that. Carmel,
Okay,
what's up?
so what's like a fitting title for your new job? Research tech?
No, I'm not a tech. Not a tech. But I'll go into that whenever I can.
We aren't alcoholics. Alcoholics go to meetings. We just like to have fun.
Mithrium, thank you so much for the bits. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So much. Yeah, I'm just like not liking, I don't know why. It's like every stream since I've been here just looks like more and more different. And I'm like not even adjusting. I don't know why it's like, I don't know. I mean, in time we'll figure it out. So it is what it is. But anyways, like right before, oh, also too, if you hear a fire alarm, they're testing the fire alarms in this building. Tripping, what's up? How are you doing? Exit, what's up? What's up, Lang? So if the fire alarm goes off, they're testing it. I was like in the middle of, I have like all of these like big styrofoam things that I needed to like take to the trash room. And so like as I was like dragging these things to the trash room, like the fire alarm goes off and it scared me so bad. I've never heard a fire alarm that loud before in my life. It was so freaking loud. It scared me so bad. And then once it stopped, like my ears, I felt like I was deaf for a while. But then too, I was like, okay, so 30 minutes had passed. I thought the fire alarm was done and over with. But as I'm like dragging these massive styrofoam things back to the trash room, because I had to like push through the fire doors because they like auto shut. So the door was so heavy that like as I got halfway through, the door like slammed and it hit into my styrofoam thing, and it just cracked in half and it blew up everywhere. So now there's just like a massive pile of like styrofoam over there. People are gonna be like, what even happened here? Lieutenant Dan, thank you so much for the gifted sub. Billy Bobby, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate you. How are you doing? Sando, what's up? How are you? Whiskey, what's up? Staircase door? Yeah, it's like there's, I guess, like fire doors.
If only be used a nice webcam that hives center instead of a turd with a lens hashtag the disrespect.
But still, even still, I don't know. I mean, this is the webcam I usually use, but yet still, I just don't feel like
You look so good. I want to kiss your lips and move up to your belly button.
Insanity, thank you for the bits. Thank you. Seal, how are you doing? How's your day been? Yeah, I don't know. It's just been like one of those days, and I'm so exhausted because I was thinking about like what I was gonna go over today, like what I was gonna talk about, and I have like literally nothing on my mind. Like my mind is absolutely fried, and it's only gonna get more chaotic because I have so many things that I have to do for this week and for this weekend. Much sadness. Zora, what's up? This is from Etsy. I'm a fan of it. I'm a fan of it. It says Ars longa vita brevis. It means skillfulness takes time and life is short. I'm a huge fan of it. I like it. What's up, Spartan? How are you doing? How's your day been? Yeah, you know, it's like I feel like somehow, some way, it's like this, just a weird lighting here. I don't know. We'll figure it out as time goes on. But yeah, you know, work was good. I have no complaints. It's just a lot of things that I have to get a lot of ducks in a row. You know, a lot of things to do. And then too, it's like I had a lot of people who are just like really, really bad with communication. And so then it's like they'll send an email and they'll be like, okay, so this is the time the meeting's at. And then I'm waiting. I'm like, why aren't you here at the meeting? And then they show up at like 3 p.m. and they're like, oh, well, yeah, like, isn't it supposed to be now? I was like, you're the one who planned the meeting. You're the one who sent the invite. No, it's not supposed to be now. Like, it's literally in the email that it was supposed to be at 10. So why are you here now? I'm not understanding your concept. Did you just forget to notify me? I mean, it just doesn't make any sense. It's so aggravating. Kylie, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate you. Moscow, thank you so much for the bits. Thank you. Slap them.
Don't sweat it. You need to clear your mind to deal with the stress of work. I vote we just sit quietly until the end of stream.
I did eat, you guys know those little like Talenti gelato pints that they sell? I got home and I like ate a whole one of those. I was just like sitting on the couch. I was just so tired. I was so exhausted. Like this is so not nutritious, but I'm gonna eat it anyways. Oh my god. And Sandy, why are you in a meeting room for 5 hours? No, I have a certain area that I'm like over, and people have to have a very specific access to get there. So I needed to be there to allow them access to do whatever they needed to do, but they were supposed to be there at 10, and then they ended up showing up at 3, and I was like, you're here for a completely different meeting. We had 2 meetings today. One was at 10 and one was at 3. I have an email trail of this. But yeah, it's just like, and she's like, oh, really? And I was like, yes, really. I can pull it up right now if you don't believe me. Yes, really. 'Cause you put it on my calendar. I didn't even decide to do it myself. You put it there. So, Giant, how are you doing? Bulldust, how are you? Eric, what's up? How are you guys? Yeah, it was just 1, 2, 3. Thank you so much for the follow. Nander, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate you. Joel, thank you so much for the 10 bits. Thank you. Yeah, I'm just super freaking tired. That's the thing too. It's like whenever you're so exhausted and you've been like so overworked, and there's like a plethora of other things that I could have been doing during that time, but I couldn't because they can't get their scheduling right. You know, it's just...
Hi, B.
DC, thank you so much for the bits. Thank you. So much, DC. Thank you. Zesty, thank you for the bits. Thank you.
A single-serve quart of ice cream is better than no food, I guess, lol.
I know, right? Once I start eating those talentis though, I can't stop. Like there's no point in me like taking some out and like putting it in a bowl. I'm just gonna eat the whole thing. So I might as well just like take it as a single serving. Pack, where have you been?
Hello from Argentina. I know you didn't know
countries
this, but
in
been missing
20
because I
days?
hit 15 countries in
What?
20 days.
That is insane.
Congrats on the mystery job, BTW.
Pack, that is crazy. That is crazy.
I am just glad you ate something, B.
Thank you for being proud of me. Thank you, Insanity. Thank you. Kuro, they're called talentis, or talenti is what it is. And it's like a little gelato pint. And they have like different ones, but some of them have like different layers of things. So I always like the confetti cake one. And it has like sprinkles, and it has like icing, and then it has ice cream. And then it has like little cookie bits and then more ice cream on top. And I just like individually will go through the layers and just like can't stop because I always want to get to the next layer. So I just got home from work and I was just eating my little talenti and I was like, I should have eaten something more nutritious, but I just couldn't do it. I was stressed out. Eddie, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate you. Thank you. So much.
Don't encourage her. This is just like the 2 dumpling dinner all over again, Antisera troll.
Oh, bye, PR. Thank you. Thank you for the bits.
I was expecting
thank you.
a country full of B lookalikes down here, but, sigh, seems like you're unique.
Were you in
Dang
Argentina? Everybody didn't look like me down there? Pack, thank you for the bits. Thank you. Cyber, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate you. Wonder Woman, how are you doing? Monkey, what's up? Talentis are the devil? I know they're dangerous, man.
It sounds like you had a well-rounded snack with all of those layers.
I know. I was like, I should not be eating all of this. It's really not that bad.
A beard can be red, a blade can glow blue. There is only one precious, and that must be you.
That's so cute, Insanity. Thank you for the bits. Thank you. DX, the coconut dream flavor. Does that one have chocolate? Because it's usually hard for me to find desserts that are like not chocolate based, but if it's only coconut, I would definitely try it. It sounds super good. I feel like I've been in a fight with these like boxes and stuff all today, so I feel like I've been like sweating, and then the freaking fire alarm didn't make it any better. Me trying to like drag things and like push things through the door, so I just feel like I'm looking a little rough today. But hey, it is what it is. And I've been running around at work and everything. It's so hot. It's like over 100 degrees, so I'm struggling today. I earned my talenti. I earned it. My goodness. It's only coconut?
B is a streamer. Hive is unpaid. Lout and Mimo are visiting. Hive gonna get laid.
Hi, thank you so much for the donation. That's exciting. I can only imagine the type of kerfluffles you guys are gonna get into. Tripping, what's up?
I forgot to use some of these yesterday because I got distracted by your eyes. I am slightly more focused today.
Slightly more focused? I am like slightly less focused.
Cheat
so
outta
tired.
here with that looking rough talk. You are smoking as always.
Y'all are so sweet. So sweet. My.
And you're right about the different version of Spanish. My language skills leave a lot to be desired, but I can't understand a thing they say down here.
Yes, Argentinian Spanish is very different. Well, lots of Spanishes are vastly different from other ones, but Argentinian Spanish is kind of, it's very weird if you've never heard it before. It's very hard to understand, especially when they use different verbs. So it's not just the accent, it's like the whole word itself is vastly different. So I can't even think of like an English translation to how that would even be, because it's like if you say you are, I know I've said this before, but like if you say you are, it's like you are something, you are X, you are Y, or something like that. But like in Spanish, you have like 2S, but in Argentinian Spanish, you say vos sos, so it's like a completely different thing entirely. So I can't even, I don't even know how to explain that. I don't even know how to explain that at all, but it's just, it can be very difficult. Like, I feel like the most common way to say it is like somebody will say like, oh, this is a bucket and this is a pail, but that is only like one item.
Okay, Papa B, forgive me. You're so pretty I would jerk your dad off just to see where you came from.
What do I even say to that? What?
Dead, I am freaking dead.
Why do I even say that? Insanity, thank you for the bits. Thank you for the bits. Dead Cell, welcome back. We've missed you. I know, right? The first thing for you to be able to see when you come back. Krabby, what's up? My. How absurd. How absurd. How tired am I? 1 through 10? I'm like a 9.5 currently. I feel like you can even see it in my eyes. Like as I look at myself in like the viewfinder thing, I can see just how tired I am. I can see that my eyes are just like, they're not fully opening. I feel like I don't have as much of a snap today, but it's okay. You know, once I get past this week, I do have some pretty crazy stuff actually during the week next week too, which is one of the reasons why I'm gonna have to change the stream day for Wednesday, because that's gonna be a super late day for me. But I mean, it'll calm down. It has its moments of time of being like super chaotic, and then its moments of time of like not being as chaotic. Krabby, thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Krabby, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So much. That is so sweet of you. Thank you, Krabby. Thank you so much. Thank you, Krabby. So much.
Did someone say?
Mithrium, thank you so much for the bits. Thank you. PR, thank you for the bits.
We have different definitions of tired because I think you look cute as always less than 3.
Y'all are so sweet. Thank you. Thank you.
How's the family dealing with you being so busy and I'm assuming moved? Matriarch not being accessible probably is causing drama?
I just saw what Mithrium said.
Thunder Fury, blessed blade of the Windseeker.
That was a good one. Mithrium. Thank you for the bits. Pack, I mean, I feel like some way, somehow, like it's kind of been beneficial because they can't get a hold of me as easily, and I have like my responsibilities are so high now. I mean, and even still, like I feel like whenever I was in trauma and when I was being, you know, a travel nurse and stuff, that people just like assume, oh, we only work like a few days a week or something like that, and it's like, but I'm still like clocking in well over 40 hours. Like I'm lucky if I'm like around 60 hours whenever I'm on a contract. And it's not only just like 60 hours, it's like 60 hours of like just mind-numbing chaos. And then whenever it comes down to this job, it's like, I guess they see it differently, maybe. Insanity, thank you so much for the 10 gifted subs. Thank you, Insanity. Thank you. And Lieutenant Dan, thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. Thank you. So much. Thank you. So much. Thank you. I appreciate you so much. Both of you. Thank you. That is so kind of you. Thank you. Y'all are so sweet. But, Retsu, where have you been? Retsu? You're in trouble. I'm kidding. But, yeah, whenever...
Hi. How's it going?
Retsu, thank you so much for being a tier 3 sub for 25 months. That's crazy. Retsu, thank you. Honey, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate you. Thank you. Insanity, thank you for the bits.
Gonna go sit in the corner for a bit as punishment.
Insanity. Kevin, how are you doing? But yeah, so like whenever it came down to like being a travel nurse, I feel like people, well, what I think happens too is that sometimes people, how do I explain this? Let me think about how I
just finished another carload of boxes and things to new place. I'm tired and hungry XD. So you're moving from where you used to live into another place? Like you've completely, that's the plan now? I have to make sure I'm on top of these things. Retsu, thank you so much for the bits. Thank you. So what I think typically ends up happening is that like people will go to like a doctor's office, or let's say they'll be on like a basic, like a med surg floor or something,
and they will sit there and be like, well, you know, it's not that difficult because like you just like take vitals or something all day, when in reality, like there's different like degrees of nursing, and it's like level 1 trauma is like fire and brimstone chaos, and so it's not like different specialties obviously have different acuities and different like stress levels, and so I feel like they just couldn't comprehend it or they couldn't understand it.
I see you got someone to fake being Retsu to cover up the fact he's missing after some experiments.
Zesty. Retsu, we did say that you're like locked in my basement though. Retsu. We did say that. Can or cannot confirm. But with this job in particular, I've still been relatively vague talking to some of my family members about it. I just rather them not be privy to some things just because they're quite chaotic, but I mean, I think they understand it a little better, more than they understood the travel nursing thing. If that makes any sense. I don't know. For some reason they can understand this better, and they're like, oh, well, I know you're busy, like, and I don't want to mess with you. And it's like, in this way, it's stressful, but it's just stressful in a different way. It's not like crazy, I'm gonna be cracking a chest type chaotic, but it's still chaotic.
To the most amazing, beautiful soul, mind, and heart, even in the most darkness of time.
All Might.
Sorry I can't stay long, but I know it's hard for them at times to speak, to say correct words or express themselves.
That has to be Sin. I'm calling that right now. That is Sin. That's gotta be Sin. Thank you so much for the bits. And I assume you have to go to work, because I think that's Sin. And if that is Sin, I hope you have an amazing day at work. An amazing day at work.
We can't wait to see what else you'll accomplish as we cheer you on for the rest of eternity. They are working hard with Hawks and myself to bring you nothing but endless smiles even during your bad days. 'Cause you're worth the fight, the real All Might.
That is so sweet! Chaos, thank you so much for the follow. Official All Might, thank you for the kind words and for the bits. I don't bet money that's Sin. I bet that's Sin. I feel like I know his like writing style and how he expresses himself. No, I'm calling it. That's Sin. That's Sin. And if it is, I hope you have an epic day at work, Sin. And I hope you know just how epic you are. You are such a legend. Truly. You are such a legend. Zesty, thank you so much for the gifted sub. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Crafting, you're always awesome in our eyes. Y'all are so sweet. Thank you so much. But yeah, this job is quite chaotic. It's just, you know, it's like a lot of times too, like there's a lot of, I already said before that like dealing with communication, I feel like communication is the most difficult thing. Because it's like, sometimes I'm going through emails and I'm like, this just isn't making sense. Like, everything that you're saying is so vague. Like, you believe that you're answering everything that you're supposed to be answering, but you're not. And it's a very difficult skill to, like, teach somebody. To be like, you're not answering the question, but you believe you're answering the question, but that you are not answering the question. It's ridiculous. I don't know why they didn't read. Pack, thank you for the bits. Wallace, thank you for the bits. Pat, completely understand having done literally firefights versus all day meetings for billions. It's a different kind of stress, but still stress. How are you doing with the transition?
It took me 20 minutes to wiggle out of being tied down with your old computer cables. Kimchi helped me out. But yes, new places and stuff.
Well, that is so exciting, Retsu. Is it still in Colorado? You don't even have to say that here if you don't want to talk about it. But that's insane. That's crazy. Pat, the transition, I'm enjoying the transition, but a lot of the transition too is that there's not like a clear-cut way, and there's a lot of old things that have been like always done this way, and it's like, but that is not, oh, I made a shadow is what I saw on the camera that one time. Remember earlier when I said that I saw something that was like in the corner? It was me. Figured it out. It's kind of spooked me for a second. I was like, oh, it's a ghost. But yeah, there's some things that are just that have been done this way for like so long, and it's like, this is so outdated. We cannot continue to do this way. Jav, thank you so much for being a sub for 3 months. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. PR, you knew it was my shadow and you didn't tell me?
You can spend it, give it and waste it, but you can never buy more of it? What am I?
You can spend it, give it, and waste it, but you never buy more. I'm gonna say time. Time, final answer. Wallace, thank you for the bits.
What is that to your left? The wooden thing?
It's my door. This is the door. I usually have it shut more so that you won't see it. That's like the door opening and closing. I'm happy we figured that out, because I did. I was like, I scared myself earlier. I was like, I swear I saw something, but then I was like, I don't see it on my glasses. Like, what could it possibly be? But yeah, and the light is on out there too, so it does look kind of glowing. That it does. But yeah, like I'm enjoying the transition a lot. It's just a lot of things need to get in order. And, like,
I was waiting for the right moment to ask for a shadow puppet show. Antisera teehee.
Yeah, I'm not really good at shadow puppets. Like the only thing I can do is like a dog. That's about it. Maybe like a butterfly or something. I'm not really good with shadow puppets. Kuro.
I thought the glow was you?
My glowing? Is it my sparkling personality? Pack, thank you for the bits.
So you've led trauma teams, which is like an emergency, quick response leadership, versus what you're doing now, which sounds more like organizational long-term leadership. Any problems with organizational politics?
Well, yes. It's been very different, because when you go from like an emergency quick response, like high stress level leadership, to something that is like far more calm, you can definitely see the differences in the personality, and I've had them say that about me too, towards like, we can tell, like I'm very nice and I'm very friendly and I'm very calm, but there's also something about me to where it's like, look, there's some things you can skirt the lines on,
Note
and there's
the
some
sweat
things you
from
can't.
fighting the polystyrene lol kid.
Oh my gosh. But I was in such a fight with that styrofoam. It was insane. Crazy. Mithrium, thank you for the bits. Thank you.
My buddy said he came upstairs one time after exercise and he heard a chair rolling, and my chair had rolled all the way to the end of the room and was facing him.
What?
Spooky.
Now, I told you guys how my backpack like flipped off the counter, right? Did I tell you guys that? Or did I not tell you guys that story? I can't remember if I told you guys the story or not. But it scared the hell out of me. Black Mike, what's up? How are you? I did lose a fight to styrofoam Ratsu. I did. It's a pretty weird story.
I have a question. When playing a console, which do you prefer, TV and a couch or gaming chair and a monitor?
TV and a couch.
I prefer a couch and TV.
Yeah, I always think that it's more comfortable to like play console, but it's easier to stream on PC. Okay, so in this magical place that I work that will not be disclosed, there are portions of this area, and this area is like a restricted area. So there's a very, very limited amount of people who are allowed access to this area. In this magical area, there's a lot of things that are simulated. So let's say like a simulated living room, a simulated bedroom, like these types of things. And the thing is too, is that it's like when you're looking at it, it's almost like the feel is there, but something is wrong. It's almost like if an alien was gonna say, this is how humans live, but there's something off about it. It's just something is eerie about it, I guess, okay? So, I don't know how to explain it, but just, it's almost like if you see a video game, like, room or something, it's like you can still tell, like, sometimes it's just, like, not fully there, and so, anyways, in this area, there's only a very limited amount of people that are allowed to be here. And so I was in this one area that overlooks like this large living room type area thing. And I say it's massive. It is massive. And all the lights are turned off. So it's just like whenever you look, like if I look to the right, it's just like a simulated living room that is just completely encapsulated in darkness. And so I was doing like a round kind of like to go through the areas and to like make sure that everything was how it was supposed to be and all the doors were shut and locked and all that stuff. And everybody who could have like been on the unit was already off the unit and gone for that time. So it was just me. And so I come back to like this little like reception type area and I'm sitting there and I'm like documenting and like sending emails and stuff. And my backpack, which hadn't moved like all day, it was like pushed up against the corner, like flipped off and like landed like on the ground so hard.
Now
like,
I'm
like
picturing you working in Area 51 studying aliens. Blink once if I'm right.
PR, thank you for the bits. Thank you, thank you. But anyways, I was like doing my emails and it sounded like somebody took it and slammed it onto the ground. It was like scared me so bad.
I figured it out. Your new job is creating a real-life Homelander.
Creating Homelander? I'm creating V. Compound V. Insanity. Thank you for the bits. Thank you, thank you. But yeah, you know, it's funny because like I was there and I was like doing my emails and it was like smack and I was like and I was like looking around and I was like, well, I mean, look, demons come for me, I guess, you know, but it was just, it freaked me out. It freaked me out. Let me push myself a little bit. My chair is like going. Jack, Bianca's log, backpack flipped off the bench, flew across the room and slammed to the ground. I shall proceed to investigate tomorrow.
Why didn't you run B?
Because in all honesty, the only place I could run would have been scarier than that. And that is freaky as hell. So it only gets worse. It doesn't get better. You know, it's just, but that's the thing too, is that I don't get scared by that stuff per se. AF, thank you so much for the follow. I really, really appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. But yeah, like I don't get scared over that kind of stuff. I was just kind of like, you know, supernaturals, whatever, come for me. I'm right here. Show yourself. Nobody's gonna believe me. Show yourself. But yeah, it's pretty crazy. Like, especially when I'm walking down these like super dark hallways. Especially like when I have like my key ring and stuff. Like it reminds me of that dream that I had where I had like a lot of you guys like locked up in a mental asylum. Remember that dream? That's what it reminds me of. Like I'm gonna open a door and I'd be like, hey Insanity! Hey Ritsu! How you doing? Take your pills now! Be a good patient. Don't be non-compliant.
B, that story gave me memories from when my tank wrench fell off my wall in the middle of the night.
Oh yeah, like that massive wrench. That's crazy. Well, you sedated me. Well, you should have been compliant, Retsu. What am I gonna tell you? Yes. But yeah, fun times, fun times, fun times. Ren, what's up? How are you doing? Reaper, thank you so much for the follow. I really, really appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. But yeah, it was cool. It was pretty cool. I mean, everything there is like really cool, so. But I mean, the transition between trauma to this is definitely different. Like somebody today, one of the people that I worked with, Kiwa, thank you so much for the follow. I really, really appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What was I saying? Yeah, so one of the people that I work with, he's like, I've worked here for like all these years, and he's like, and I've never been stressed out. He's like, I don't even have a wrinkle on my face. Like, this is like, I'm just so calm here. And I was like, you are so blessed.
Did you find a gargoyle in your fridge looking for someone named Zool?
Chad, thank you so much for being a sub for 24 months. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But yeah, it's just, I don't know, you know, I was like, you were so lucky. I was like, I feel so blessed to even be here. I was like, this is craziness. Like, this sets me up for so much. Like, I feel like my stock was already like really high, and now it's like even higher. I'm so excited. Jack, log 103. Date and time is currently 14th of July, 2022, 10:38. Sounds continue to be heard from storeroom. I've decided to investigate. If anyone hears this, please make sure Kimchi goes to the vet and Hive gets a cookie. Yes, but Dex, you're able to bring Puddles or Kimchi with you? I may bring Kimchi. Kimchi may come with me. We shall see. We shall see. But yeah, very interesting things. My job is extremely interesting. Extremely, extremely interesting. Like, every day that I go in, I'm excited to be there and I'm so happy to be there. It is stressful. Like I said, I feel like you can even see it in my eyes. Like, I feel like my eyes are not, like, fully opening. I just look exhausted, or at least from how I see myself. I just look exhausted, which I am. But it'll get better. And as it's more chaotic times when there's, like, more stuff going on, and then there's, like, calmer times when not much is happening, you know? So, I just gotta wait for one of those packs. This is your forever job or just a stepping stone? It's a stepping stone. I wouldn't say it's my forever job, but this opens the doors to so much. So much. But I'm also planning on being there for quite a while. I have no intentions to leave. And then even actually getting the job, I had to kind of ensure that I was going to be there for a specific time period at minimum. So I'll be there for a while, and I'm much excited for it. That means I can actually, you know, I need to decorate the back of this. This just looks so boring, you know? I need to get my act together. I'm like the worst streamer ever. Insanity, thank you for the bit.
Well, you have 113 people in here right now who will tell you that you look absolutely divine and radiant.
You're so sweet. Insanity. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, but I need to get back to TikTok. I need to get back to at least Instagram. I need to get better at, like, posting on Instagram. So bad about it, though. It's like just never a forethought in my mind. Like, and then after, like, I'll go to, like, a cool restaurant, and I'm like, I should have, like, posted that on Instagram, because that was, like, such a cool dish, and I always forget. You know? So up to that, but I always forget. I cry. Luke, I'm so proud of you for your new job. You light a fire in me to catch up. Do it. Always reach for something more. I mean, I feel like that's the way that, like, you know, like, sometimes people find places and they're genuinely happy there, and that is, like, beautiful. And I feel like a lot of people also will kind of just accept
Buttercup,
their
can we say
state.
you are indeed always truly amazing? What yo 7.
DX, thank you for the bits. That is so sweet of you. Thank you. But I'll let this play.
Insanity, you mean 112, cause I am not gonna say it. Might think it, but not gonna say it ever again. Ever.
I don't know what that means. Wallace, thank you for the bits. Does that mean you're leaving, Wallace? Don't you leave me. Don't leave, Wallace. But, what was I saying? What was I just talking about? I am so tired. I can't even. What was I talking about?
Wallace, why
Where
you
am I
lying
right
home?
now? Insanity, thank you for the bits. Thank you.
Wallace, you're doing such a great job with this strike, lol.
Why are you on a strike now? What happened? What did I not do now? Oh my gosh. What did I not do? Xenimus, I mean, I was talking about something. Yeah, Instagram and food posts, but I thought I was talking about something else.
You didn't post to IG and TT.
Yeah, well, then I must have had some thought in my mind that I didn't say then. And now it's gone for forever. Then its own just doesn't even exist anymore. Insanity, thank you for the bits. Thank you. Let's see. You're talking about being happy where you are versus settling. Thank you! Yes! Thank you so much! That's what I was talking about.
You were talking about not being complacent in life
Luke,
and inspiring
so
you to be more
well.
ambitious Antisera love.
Yes. Okay. So I've worked with a lot of nurses on the floor that just... Okay, let me not forget this.
If you have to ask, then you forgot. I am the worst at this, but I am going strong with Hive's challenge.
What is Hive's challenge? What is his challenge? Enix, thank you. I'm a new and found Bianca via Dr. Mike. Well, thank you so much for showing up to my stream. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Mike is absolutely wonderful. He is such a sweetheart, and I'm so happy to have you here. And thank you so much for reminding me, because it had completely gone out of my mind. Yeah, it was in your Insta story. Somebody's gonna have to, fake fans not following my Insta stories for a time. Somebody's gonna have to give me the scoop on that. But okay, yeah. So I've worked with a lot of nurses in the hospital that typically it's just like they're burnt out, they're just sour, they're just like hate life, and they end up taking it out on like new grads, and they take it out on like so many people. And it's like there's a difference between like if you find a job that you genuinely love and that you genuinely fulfills you, then that is beautiful. But I feel like for the vast majority of people, it's a rarity to find something like that, and I don't think that you should ever stop until you do reach it. Because like life is truly so short, and you should give it everything that you have. So if you're not happy, if you don't feel fulfilled, then you know, keep going, keep stepping. And like for me personally, I really enjoy this job. I will have to be here for a specific time commitment that I've already said to them. But also too, like that doesn't mean that that's the end of it. You know, there's still so much more that I'm capable of doing, and I'm so excited to see the things that I'm gonna do. Like even now, I've blown myself away of the things that like I've done. So I can't even wait. Like the things that I've been capable of doing, I didn't even know were possible. So I'm so excited for so many things. Exhausted to the core of my being. Flatter, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate you. Thank you. But it also makes all these things worth it. You know, it's like when I did neurosurgery and I was always on call, and then I'd be stuck there for 24 hours. And then it's like you have like all this stuff, like all that time commitment that you're spending at the hospital, and then like working in trauma and like the chaos of it all, like it was all worth it, and it sucked. And then even now, like I'm stressed out. It's just a different stress, but it's all worth it, you know? Like suffer if it gets you somewhere, you know? Because a lot of times too, people have no ability to suffer at all, and good things don't come easy. Like if that's the case, then everybody would be at like this top echelon, you know? So if you want to make the top echelon, you gotta work for the top echelon, you know? So, you know what I mean? Don't stop. Don't ever stop for your dreams. Like the hardest things are the ones that are usually the most lucrative, and I mean that in an emotional standpoint. You know? You gotta keep doing it. You gotta live your dreams. Dodger, how are you doing? How's your day been? Jack, if you're going through hell, keep going. So true.
It's a no-fap challenge, but see ya when you keep your word. Later.
Wallace. So Hive came up with
Thank
this
you
challenge?
for spending some time with us. It truly means the world, even though you are exhausted, but you do chose to hang with us. You are indeed the heart and soul of the community you have created. You are indeed our savior during crazy.
DX, you're so sweet. Thank you so much. Thank you. That is so kind of you. Pack, so a lot of sacrifice for your dream. Are you worried that you're sacrificing other things like a relationship to reach your goals? I mean, there's definitely a sacrifice. Definitely a sacrifice on a multitude of factors in my life. And you know, that's the thing too, is like there's a price to pay for all this stuff. I certainly have my prices to pay. Certainly do. And there's a lot of things too that people can look at me and think that I am like not doing it right because like I don't have certain things, you know, in place. And there's people who do dedicate more time to like things of that matter and like social matters. Like I'm such a recluse, and I focus like 99% of my energy on school and work. And of course that does. Well, can you guys see me now? My stream died. Can you guys see me? Maybe? You know, and also too, like this has been, hold on. Yeah, can you guys see me? Or no? Or is my stream still not live? I'm telling you, I don't know what's going on today. Can you guys see me? Or am I just talking to myself? You do see me? Okay. Why is my stuff not updating?
Yes, we see you.
Insanity, thank you, Zesty. I don't know why everything just keeps keeps crashing. That is so weird. That is so weird. I don't understand why. But, yes. Well, I'll only stream probably for another, like, 5 minutes. And that'll probably be the end of the stream for today. But, yeah, I mean, it's just, you have to end up, kind of like how Retsu said, that, like, it's knowing the prices to pay and accepting to pay them, like, good or bad. Very true.
Yes, I see this beautiful angel.
PR. Thank you for the bits. Thank you, thank you. And Chatham, how are you? Johnny, what's up? How are you guys doing? But yeah, I mean, because it's like sometimes if somebody isn't trying to understand that type of stuff, then they could say like, well, you never make time for me, or you're never here, or it's like, McGruffins, thank you so much for the follow. I really, really appreciate you. Carmel, thank you so much for being a sub for 22. Well, here we go again. I don't know why this is happening. I need to look into this a little better. Yeah, this is just crazy because like my internet should relatively be good. I don't know what the heck's going on, but anyways, yeah, third time is the charm, I guess. This is just, I don't know what the heck's going on, but I'll look into it. It's gonna take me a little bit, I'm sure, to get back into it, but so this is, I guess, just going to be the end of the stream because I have a feeling I can just see it, you know, between my screens, like the lagging and stuff, that it's going to crash again. So that being said, I'll start to end the stream before I get chopped off of here.
Tell them to upgrade you from that McDonald's Wi-Fi.
That's the thing is that I pay for very good internet, so I don't understand why this is happening. It's just ridiculous.
Get your ghost to check the cables in the walls for you.
Right. Zesty, thank you so much for the bits. Thank you, thank you. Dutch, thank you so much for the follow. I really, really appreciate you. TNT, how are you doing? Nikki, thank you for making it like right at the end. I have to end the stream though. I'm just super, super tired. Super tired. And then also, my stream keeps dying. But don't worry, these are all just growing pains. We're gonna figure it out. We're gonna get it all back together. So we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. But yeah, I don't really know what's going on, but don't worry. Like, I will figure it out one way or the other. Desperado, thank you so much for the follow. I really, really appreciate you. So for next week, I'll stream Tuesday, same time, 7 p.m. CST, which is the new times for the stream, so don't forget. I'm gonna try and start posting more on Instagram. We'll see if that works or not. Retsu, thank you so much for the bits. Thank you, thank you.
Maybe stop trying to tie me up with the good cables. SMH. You got this, and can figure it out. Always happy to help if you need.
Retsu, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. You got that Stockholm Syndrome? You're offering to help me, even if I tie you down in the basement? But, so the stream next Tuesday will be the same time, 7 p.m. CST. I will not be streaming Wednesday. Have a little bit too much that I have to do that day. So, well, you know, we'll see. We'll see. Most likely not Wednesday. And then Thursday will be the normal time. I'll probably also add a Friday or something. We'll see. I'll try to make 3 streams next week. And hopefully within time too, you'll see my upgraded backgrounds and the upgraded everything. Because I know it was kind of sucking right now, but hey,
I never said I didn't like being tied up in the basement. Just saying to not use to good cables winking face.
Oh my god. Retsu, thank you so much for the bits. Thank you, thank you. Let me see here. Let me just check. I'm trying to raid people more often, so I just wanted to see who's on. Let's see. Oh yeah, so Hive, I've said this many times, Hive just recently started streaming. 2 weeks, not 2 months, like I said. You know, I forget these things, okay? Time, I live in a completely different dimension, okay? So time is just, it's just a concept for you humans here. But anyways, Hive did start streaming, so go ahead and support him too. I'll start the raid. We'll raid Hive. That'll be your payment, Hive.
See, you need to come take care of Kimchi. She out here dressed like Rambo on the prowl.
What did you say? Zesty? Alright. Okay, so we're gonna start the raid.
B as an alien confirmed.
Hold on, I can't do it on this one. God, Streamlabs, why are you doing this to me? I have to do this the other way. It also might be a problem that I'm gonna have to look into. Insanity, thank you so much for the bits. So I love you guys so much. We're gonna start the raid here. We're starting the raid. So go over there and go support him. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate you. And I will see you guys tomorrow. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Okay,